All right, folks, it's about June 12th. It's about June 12th. June 12th. It's about 5:15 a.m. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. We're here in South Chicago, south of Union Station. We are finishing up the last go-round of our contractional duties here on this South Chicago job we have. Today, folks, I'm making this little video now. I told you I'd try and show you something here, what we're doing. I can't for the life of me give you any kind of a video when we go to erecting these structures. Times are just way too hairy when we're doing that. Safety and not to mention security purposes. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Today is one of two big days of raising structures. We're obviously starting off with the vertical. This is a 3-track signal cantilever. It's only covering and protecting signally 2 main lines coming out of Union Station heading south. So yeah, we've spent the last couple days fabricating. There were some parts and pieces missing. A all-day road trip had to be made yesterday to get what we need, and we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. We can't get going until train traffic kind of slows down here a little bit this morning. We can't get going until about 9 a.m. We got a lot of movements we can make before that in preparation, but we're obviously, you got to start with the vertical first. We're going after haying the vertical, and there is a pile of honeydews going on after that gets hung. This is being prepared for a nighttime schedule haying of Monday of next week. If all goes well, perfect world, we'll see what happens. Hey, you got you a high rail rotary dump truck here. Kind of tricky. Those two structures have to go under these two bridges here, and just on the other side of that second bridge, if you can see it, that's where that structure stands. Next week we do have to get the high rail boom truck that we have. It has to go on the rail to hay in the horizontal. But the old explanations probably aren't the best here, but just kind of giving the gist of it. This is the last leg of our Chicago doings. This job here, this in particular one, has been lingering for about 6 months for certain reasons and issues, but no big deal. Here we go. Yeah, this is some major congestion, I can tell you that right now. This is tricky, but you definitely got to slow down and take your time and use your head just a little bit around here. That is a fact, Jack. There's about 4 or 5 different railroads that kind of intertwine here. Yeah. Simple. It's easy. All right, let's talk about back home, because I'm heading up north here in hopefully about 5 hours, probably 6 or 7. We got some really crappy weather on the horizon. It started yesterday evening. We got a pretty healthy dose of rain. I talked to Dad yesterday morning. He was going to try and get the the oats with the new seeding grass planted. I have not spoken to him since then. I don't know how it went or if it was achieved. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the weather pattern changes, because that needs to go in. And then the next order of business, of course, is the primary sorghum field. I need to finish chisel plowing that, mulching, picking more stones than I've ever seen in my life before, and of course I need to get it planted. And that's the primary field that's obviously going in with that hybrid BMR. Pretty excited about that. But, just giving you folks a little look-see of what's going on here. I'm hopeful to shoot north by about 1 o'clock here today. It'll probably be a little later than that. So, yeah. Everybody have a good morning. We'll talk to you sooner than later.